Okay, I did it. I mean, I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it when I get to YouTube. I just split the two streams. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, we just finished playing the There Are No Ghosts at the Grand demo. It was really fun. Go check that stream out if you want. I don't give a shit. Only if you wanna. HABROMANIA is what we are playing next. There we go. Sonic Heroes music, yay, yay! Mystic Mansion and Hang Castle, so good. Okay, cool. We're gonna launch the game now. Oh, I should also do a bump on the socials, of course. That'll be good. So I've already spent a little bit of time on this main menu, and I gotta say, I really like, first of all, the art style, absolutely gorgeous, obviously, completely gorgeous. But the music, this distorted piano music in the background is also doing so much for me. It's very nice. Now let me just do a little, oh yeah, and the Cheshire Cat is such a fucking cute design in this, I love it. Yeah, let me do a little bit of a little bump, a little bit of a bump on the socials. There we go. Quick question, why is there a boycott going on for Microsoft? Because Microsoft is a... No, sorry, for Minecraft, because Minecraft is a Microsoft product and Microsoft supports the war against the genocide in Palestine. They are starting to crumble, to succumb to the boycott. But we're not done, so the boycott is not over yet. Or, well, I mean, the boycott is far more than just Microsoft, but, like, they have not been taken off the list of corporations that we boycott yet, so. Oh, the music doesn't, loop. What if I go to settings? Does it come back then? No? What if I turn off music? And then turn it back on? No. Microsoft also are charging $30 more for Game Pass now. That is also true. I think you shouldn't buy Game Pass anyway, because it means you're not really supporting the devs of the games very well, nor are you actually getting the games. So you shouldn't be doing that regardless. in my opinion, I can understand the convenience of it. There was a time long ago that I had it myself, so I can't be like, how dare you? But I'm advising you not to. There are better alternatives. But yes, way too fucking expensive. Too expensive for not even owning the games or supporting the devs, you know? So, HABROMANIA, the music of which just ran out, is an indie project. I don't know how many people are working on it. I believe it is primarily the brainchild of one developer, but don't quote me on that. I'm gonna be honest, a little occupied with other stuff to really do research into this one. Is a point-and-click adventure game based on Alice in Wonderland, as I'm sure pretty much anybody here can tell. And as most people here will also know, I love Alice in Wonderland so very dearly. Kind of in the sense that the critic from Ratatouille loves food, you know? I'm very particular about my Alice in Wonderland inspired media, you know? Also, Water Blast! Thank you for the Water Blast, Lord Slime Apple. Cheers! I'm of the opinion that many works that adapt the original stories watered down. They dumbed down the original material, and this is largely thanks to Disney's Alice in Wonderland animated movie, which, aside from being very well animated, of course, is, to me, in my eyes, kind of an insult to the original material in how it completely fails to pay respect to many of the elements in the original story, including Alice's personality. And so I often see Alice being portrayed as just so sweet and just a little girl that never does anything wrong, whereas she's like supposed to be like an annoying brat, a very opinionated brat, you know, and she's usually not that. Anyway, that is to say, as someone who loves Alice in Wonderland and has strong opinions about it, I'm very curious to see how well this will do. Regardless of how it does, the art looks beautiful. I really, really, really like all of the art and the animation and stuff. Looks super nice. And the music so far has been very good. So I'm very curious to see how this demo is gonna be. And I promise not to be too harsh about how it adapts the thing, because I know that at the end of the day, it's just my opinion that you should not make a more interesting and layered character into a goody two-shoes. That's just my opinion. But it looks like this one's going to be very layered. It also, you know, this is also a thing. It's like, how do they handle the dark aspect that they're introducing? Because obviously that's what they're doing. You know, guys know I love the American McGee's Alice and its sequel, Alice Magic Returns, which I am currently streaming this month. And that one adds a dark element, and I think it does it very well. So I'm curious to see how this one does it. It's very easy. Oh, the Cheshire Cat follows the cursor. That's good. It's very easy when taking a children's thing and making it dark to be very ham-fisted and shallow with it, you know? Where it's like, Mario, eat mushroom, it's drugs, you know, get that kind of stuff. It's like, that's nothing. What is that, right? So I'm very curious to see how this one will handle it. But regardless of how it does, at least it'll look really, really good while doing it. Also, Tesladen, thank you very much for your egg. There we go. Let's go. Still no music. I wonder if I did something wrong. I really feel like there should be music here. Oh! There's sound. Get up, press space. Oh, here's music. Okay, then. Good morning, Alice. Ow. Oh, my head. Goodness, did I fall from all the way up there? It's got to be at least 100 meters. 1,000, actually. How am I not dead? Oh, I've landed on a tea table. Must have broken my fall. How peculiar. Oh, I thought this was a giant, like, marble slab. You see that? It's a cloth. Every time I saw this shot in like a trailer or a screenshot, I was like, that's a big metal or the big stone slab. I wonder what it means. It's a tablecloth with another tablecloth on top to make a red diamond. Or maybe it's a heart, actually, but we just can't see the other part of it. Don't starve type voice. Oh yeah, her little piano keys. It's cute, yeah. You're right. I've landed on a tea table. It must have broken my fall. How peculiar. It's an odd place to have tea, though, isn't it? At the bottom of a hole? It's quite strange. Well, it's only the bottom of a hole if you came from the top. It could be it could have a really big ceiling. Oh, good God, my head. I think I must have bashed it on the way down. I can't seem to remember how I got here. Well, usually when I can't remember how I've arrived somewhere, it's because I'm dreaming. So, you must be dreaming again. Oh, I know. You're dreaming again, Alice. It's an odd dialogue. So you must be dreaming again. Oh, I know. You're dreaming again, Alice. Why'd you say it twice, but with different... That feels like a deliberate choice. Though usually I wake up before I hit the ground. I've never stuck around after. That's odd. I guess I should try to wake up? Pinch self. Ouch. Well, that didn't work. I suppose I should try again? Harder? Pinch harder. Ouch, ouch, ouch! That's not working. Oh dear, I'm not dreaming, am I? Then, how did I get here? And where is here? And how am I still alive after such a very long fall? Oh, Alice, your head is just full of questions, isn't it? Come on now, let's try and unravel this. I suppose the first thing I should find out is where I am. I do remember how to walk, at least, though on such wobbly knees. Absolutely wonderful walking animation, I love it. It's so good. What an odd place for a table. I wonder who set this up. That was quite the fall. It must be 100 kilometers down. Why on earth would anyone make a hole so deep and so person-sized? To get rid of someone. 9 o'clock. I don't think that's right. The clock must be broken. Also, who put a clock into the wall of a cave hole? It is a bit of a weird choice, I will agree. She's walking like walls will not stop her. I could totally see it. Is this the opera song Ellen McLean sang for the third opera? I also thought it sounded like that. It's not, but it sounds similar. I love the Alice in Wonderland aesthetic, and I love the Don't Starve Fest of musical talking. Musical talking again, another one. That'd be crazy, right? If I picked two demos that were both musicals, but I only knew it about one of them. It'd be so funny. Okay, we've got an inventory, but then the back of this is a news article or a news page. Withdrawal of Allied forces goes on. The last stand in Flanders. Dropping supplies by plane to isolated troops. Fog hampers German air attacks. Unarmed Chicota German airmen. So this is during World War II? Tea ration from today. Direct hits on troop. Coral. Wait, do we have a year? 1940. It's in 1940. It's World War II, right? I forgot when. I forgot which is when. I think that's World War II. Newcastle. 1940, World War II. Right? Yes, I'm good. I'm fine. I know things. But also, yes, the Cara Mia, I think it was called, the Portal 2 song is specifically for World War. No, it was for Portal 2. Also, yeah, again, like this is also World War II, just like the previous game. What is going on here? So strange. Okay, let's see what's this way. I think I can see some light peeking through here. Though I'll shred myself to ribbons if I try to climb through all these thorns. Okay, then. Well, that was a fun demo, but I don't think we can do anything else here. Good thing this broke my fall. I should see if there's something here to help me get through those nasty thorns. Let's see. Oh! What's under here? Scissors! Oh, what a pretty pair of scissors. I should like to keep them, I think. Great. And then we can open our inventory. Pretty gilded scissors. More for form than function. It's a bit awkward to wield and the blades are dull. Well, let's try it anyway. My shiny pair of scissors should make quick work of this. Great. There we are. Nicely done. Excuse me. Alice in Wonderland takes place in 2013, actually. It's just a weird-ass town. With the original Alice in Wonderland, it's actually like future sci-fi. That's just what they imagined that the future would be like. You would be bored by your sister and you'd go hop off to a wonderful Wonderland where people are rude and mean to you. Wikipedia has 9 separate pages of timelines for World War II. One for each year. That's crazy. That is crazy. I mean, like, yeah, I can see it. That's crazy, though. That is very interesting. No, little indie horror protagonist girl. Don't pick up the sharp implements. It's not horror yet. What made you think that? Was it the bloody knife on the main screen? Don't be so presumptuous. Is this a Cheshire cat? Pretty, prickly little thing, aren't you? I'm taking that. That's mine now. Ooh, that's bones. Goodness, it's a... Ooh. A spider. Well, that was the most horrifying thing I've ever seen. Oh dear, I don't do well with dead bodies, I'm afraid. Poor skeleton. Whatever happened to you? Did you get stuck here as well? You certainly look like you've been down here a while. I suppose it doesn't bode very well for me. Also, some of your bones are missing, suggesting something's taking them. Also, what's this? Were you married? It's a bit sad, seeing as you're dead. Your ring is so very shiny, though. I'll leave it. I'll leave it with you, then. I'm no thief. If we have to come back for it later, then I'll come back for it later. But I'm not just gonna take things just because I can. What if there are consequences? That's Sans! We fell into the underground! It's Sans! Oh, fuck! Wait, this is awesome! Which is it, Alice? I don't do well with dead bodies or poor skeleton. Make up your mind. The Mad Hatter would say that. But one does not exclude the others. You can listen. I don't do well with dogs, but I can still think a dog is sad when it has a bad owner. Just because I don't, I have a, you know, they're not. They're you can be unable to handle something well and still feel empathy for it, right? Yeah, I really like that the little Cheshire cat here. At least I think that's what it is. I assume this is to be the smile and these are the eyes. Let's look at this little bag. Is this your bag, Mr. Skeleton? Or Mrs. Skeleton? Or Mrs. Skeleton, rather. I couldn't say either way, I suppose. I should quite like to take a peek inside of your bag, if you don't mind. I love that she says I should like things, because that's like how she talks in the book. That's and I think that's super charming. So I really like that they maintain that in this game. It's a book. Oh, hey, well, speaking of which. No, a journal. Oh, were you a writer? I'm a bit snoopy, I'm afraid. I might give it a read. Oh, it's blank. Well, what's the point of an empty journal? Journals are meant to be written in. If you won't use it, I will. I can use this to keep my head on straight, keep things sorted and organized. Oh, I do hope I remember things soon. Worst case, if someone finds my skeleton here, they'll at least know who I was. Oh, these little drawings! Oh my god, wait, they're so cute! That's so cute! Look at this one! That's adorable. That's so fun. Also her, like, trying to figure out, like, cursive. This is adorable. Also, Evie.png, thank you very much for your egg. Wait, hold on a second. No, never mind. Thought your name reminded me of something, but I don't think so. Objectives. Remember, my head hurts. Remember your past. Check out journal. What could I use the journal for? Open diary tab. Open saves tab. Find a way out. How on earth did I end up here? Explore. Well, let's go ahead and... Whoa! Well, that's different. This is a photo, and this is another news... or a newspaper cutout. Interesting. Where'd you get the photo from? Why does it look all different? Alright, let's keep going. Oh! The Cheshire Cat! So we fucking died? We might be dead. What was that? It was the Cheshire Cat. If we're dead, it would be a pretty common thing as well, you know? It's just always the, ooh, the coma before this is the last moments for your dad, for your death. You're currently dying and you're just like imagining this, or you're in limbo or some shit. And it's fine if they're doing, if they are going with a common darkening of the narrative, as long as they handle it well. Now, I should also mention that HABROMANIA means something like delusions of happiness, you know? You know, like losing yourself in these delusions that your current situation, your life, etc., are much happier, much more pleasant than they actually are. And given Wonderland often being portrayed as like some wonderful and happy and fun place, which it is not in the books, I'm curious. I think it's easy to imagine, like, oh, she's imagining all of this and actually something else is horrible is going on or something, but she's seeing it all as like some happy fantasy land, you know? We're that skeleton. We got married and died for marriage. It all makes sense. It checks out. That's why the journal is empty. It represents the emptiness of our marriage, you know? Very common in Alice in Wonderland versions for you to be dead as hell. Yep. It is. The most common thing is, of course, that, like, this is simply all, like, a hallucination, because she is on drugs or something, you know? It works best as a reflection of her mental state, which is why Alice Madness Returns is so good. If this necklace is real, it must be ridiculously expensive. Mine now. She's very beautiful and very nude. Got a problem with that? I guess you are potentially a child. I don't know. You're probably a child, but like, considering what I've seen in trailers and stuff, I'm like, I don't know if you are, you might be, I don't know. And she's literally not, by the way. She's wearing a vine, so she's fine. Page has 19. I see. Okay, so she should be fine with that. Also, yes, I remember now, yes. I hope it's like a Medusa, run, I hope it's like bad shit happens on screen and she just doesn't care, like kind of like how she was with the corpse there. I think that would be the best, yeah. Like weird stuff happens and she just like pushes through it. She just fails or refuses to acknowledge the bad. I think that would be an interesting thing to do. Which would be funny because it's like the opposite of what happens in the book, where she recognizes when weird things are happening, and then other people, like the people from Wonderland, are just kind of like, whatever. This is just kind of annoying, you know? Like, hey, you keep like you are just constantly only like throwing pepper in the dish. Like, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. And like, she's just like, oh no, you have to do it's good pepper, you know? Or at the end during the court scene where she like gradually grows big and nobody around her gives a shit. They're just like, or well, they give a shit. They think it's annoying. They think she's being rude, but like they don't acknowledge that it's. So turning things around there would be very funny, I think, where everybody else recognizes, but Alice does not. Like, oh, that's extreme. Like, oh dear, my arm has been torn off. Dang, looks like I won't be able to do backflips anymore. That's a very extreme example. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? Yes, it is. But what else are you gonna do? Have a real Gorgon? Also, Kira Cat, hello, and thank you for the egg. There we go. This is Aphrodite. What a pretty young lady. And what pretty flowers. Flowers. Maybe Persephone then, because she often gets attributed to spring, even though I feel that should be Demeter, but whatever. Up to interpretation, I suppose, and also even in Greek times. Greek times were really long, so they changed a lot. Lady Justice. I'd hate to be at the business end of that axe. It's a nice axe though, it's got a little heart in it, it's cute. Creepy old crone. Why did I always make old people look so unpleasant? I've always found old women delightful. So true. I agree, Alice. That's a nipple, I can't show that on stream. I wonder if I have a mother. Well, obviously I know I have a mother, everyone has a mother, but I mean in a more specific sense. I can't remember. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let me go back and look at the door, because I haven't done that yet. Oh, thank God the text box covers it. Oh, whew. Dread Persephone, original ruler of the underworld, my beloved. Exactly. Well, not original. That is still Hades, technically. But she's like as much a ruler of the underworld as he is. That's the important part. There's a lot of legends where like she takes an active part in rulership of Hades, the land, not the person. Although I'm sure. Anyway, it won't budge. Wow, I'm so glad I went back to this door to find out that I actually could do nothing with it. Good job, me. Basket. This is the kind of basket I'd use to go picnicking with. Mine now. Drat, I'd have to get closer. Okay, so there's a ditch. Water is supposed to flow through here, I think, but it's all dried up. It's some sort of bucket. Water elevator system? It's not moving though, obviously. It's a lever, but it's covered in thorny vines. Well, we know what we can do about that. Snip, snip. There you go. Oh, nothing happened. There's a lizard. It's the guy. It's the Chet up there. Look up there. It's the lizard from when Alice is in the White Rabbit's house. And she won't come out because she's too big for it. And then the White Rabbit is like, we'll get what's his face to help. I forgot his name. Tom. I think it was Tom. And then Alice and he has to like climb up the chimney and stuff. And then Alice is like, poor Tom, they make him do everything. And then she kicks him into the fucking stratosphere, which is the funniest thing to me. She's like, man, what a poor guy. Anyway, get out of here. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love that moment, it's so funny. For some reason, I thought that would make it work. Some sort of bucket. Water elevator? Yeah, okay. It's not moving, though, obviously. Let's see, what else have we got? I wonder if I have to paint this white rose red at some point. Aw, poor guy. Anyway. Can't you just like pull it with your handsies? Oh look, a plank. This might work as a bridge if I'm strong enough to carry it. This is nice. Because it's all hand painted, you know, it has that wonderful like old animation style where backgrounds and other stationary objects are drawn in a different style than objects that will move and can be interacted with. So that really helps items that you can interact with or pick up stand out, which can be quite a problem in some point-and-click adventure games where you just can't fucking tell what you can and cannot click on, you know? This might work as a bridge if I'm strong enough to carry it. Yes, you are. Huh. Actually a lot lighter than I thought. Maybe I can use this plank here. Yes. Look at that. A bridge. Very clever stuff, Alice. Now, just try not to fall off it. I did, and I fall into a pit with a horrible bunch of monsters, and I'm really scared and stuff. What shiny red apples? Hopefully of the unpoisoned variety. I'm not hungry at the moment, but this apple is too pretty to eat anyway. Is it a perfect little apple? A candy red apple, hopefully of the unpoisoned variety. And then we can walk through here. And do nothing. Here, okay. Taringerine, thank you very much for your egg. There we go. Oh no, she's genre savvy. It is kind of an odd thing to say. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I fell down a hole into a weird place, you know, with a tea table, just like down in the middle of the hole, and random objects and debris everywhere, and so many clocks, and then I find like a weird little hut and things, and there's books and chairs and pipes and whatnot, and a little lizard named Tom up there. Oh, I can look at the roof. And then I find an apple tree. I'm like, I wouldn't put it past this tree to have some stuff going on with, you know what I mean? There's a stream of light coming from above. It looks like a way out. Now, if I could just figure out how to get up there. Oops. Oh wait, maybe here's a thought. So if these are at least some of them. Oh wait, there's something on the floor here. It's a photograph of a fountain. Where is this? Ooh. A very nice fountain, very cool. And I'm pretty sure that this container here, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, is an interactable object due to the line art and such. Maybe that's through here? I'm just wondering if we can give the apple to Persephone. If that is Persephone. Don't be daft, Alice. The apple won't work here. Okay. Because there's the one legend where just something with an apple, I forgot what it was, you know? Oh wait, duh, the old crone is like, eat the apple, Snow White. Would you like this apple, ma'am? There you go. The symbol's glowing now. How very strange. Okay, so we have to give appropriate items to appropriate people. Let's give something to you. I guess I'll just give you a shiny necklace. That didn't work. Let's put the shiny necklace away. Rose? Probably not. There, a pretty flower for a pretty statue. Okay, well, never mind. I guess it did work. That's another one. Only one symbol left, and then, well, actually I don't know exactly what this is doing, but it's doing something, and that's better than nothing, I suppose. I assume it'll open the door. Let's see, so, you. I wonder if I have a mother. I already read this. Have a nice necklace. Don't have it. Have it break. We have to have a 3-minute break where you just kind of talk. Ella's girl, have we tried knocking? Honestly, though, you're really like neglecting the most obvious solution here, you know? Although it does look like a stone door, it's still worth a try. But I think, well, no, it has a door knocker, so just use the door knocker. The symbols on here are the same ones as the tiles near those statues. Is it a moon cycle? I suppose it is. I think maybe I'm looking too far into these statues being based on Greek myths. They're certainly not all based on Greek myths, and that just, like, why wouldn't it be all of them, right? Mother Maiden Crone. Is that something? Is that a thing from Alice in Wonderland that I forgot? Oh, gosh, I hope not. That'll be really bad for my credentials as an Alice in Wonderland fan. It does sound vaguely familiar. It's not one. Is it? It's not that. It also reminds me of that optical illusion where it's like it looks like a pretty lady, or an old lady. You know. Mother Maiden Crown. Triple goddesses. The triple goddess is a deity or deity archetype revered in many neo-pagan religions and spiritual traditions. In common neo-pagan usage, the triple goddess is viewed as a triunity of 3 distinct aspects or figures united in one being. These 3 figures are often described as the maiden, the mother, and the crone, each of which symbolizes both a separate stage in the female life cycle and a phase of the moon, and often rules one of the realms of heaven, earth, and underworld. Interesting. Actual order is probably maiden, mother, crone instead. Yep, that is correct. The female life cycle. Not everybody has to be a mom if you don't want to be. But oh well, patriarchy and all that. Penny TV, thank you for your egg. There you go. Oh, wait. Hecate, of course. There is Greek stuff in here. I win. It is also Greek because Hecate, who's also the Greek goddess of magic, is listed as one of them. Is the original and most predominant ancient triple moon goddess. I win. Yes, she does have 3 faces and stuff. Yeah, I did it. Yay. I'm skipping maiden and mother and going straight to crone. Have fun. You did say straight though, so you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to use the S word here. You have to be more creative with it. Hope you're doing well, Gauntlet. Good to see you going strong. Thanks. I am. I'm doing well and I'm having fun. Yay, yay, yay. Also, esteemed Jester, thank you for the sippy. And for the stretchy, which is about to be interrupted probably. Phew. Okay. Nope, that's all the redeems. Oh, here we go. got your mother in Wonderland. She's lost. Okay, it's 9 p.m. It's time for me to do my my gel, my ester gel. So we're gonna take a 20 or so minute break, play some nice spooky music during said break. If you guys have any medication you have to take, please remember to do so. Also, remember to stay hydrated, very important. Stretch your leggies and maybe get some snackies. And then we'll be back to solve this puzzle once and for all. And see what's out there more. Anyway, okay, see you guys soon, bye. Hi everybody, I'm back. Let me do a bump on the socials. And there we go. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's me, we had a break. Hope you guys had a good break. Hope you guys did the things I told you to do. Very important, take care of yourselves. But now, it's time to get back to HABROMANIA. Which if you're just joining us is a very clearly Alice in Wonderland inspired point-and-click adventure game. That's like Alice in Wonderland, but a little darker, you know? And a little different. And it has beautiful art. And very nice music as well. We are doing a little puzzle with some statues. I think I'm gonna give, let's see, the basket to Mother. Don't be daft, Alice. The wicker basket won't work here. Okay. Did I already try the necklace? Yes, I did, right? Didn't work. Let's put the shiny necklace away. Well, I doubt it's the photo. A fountain picture. A photograph of a fountain. A skeletal figure holding a water pitcher. Pitcher, that's the word I was looking for before. Pours water into a girl's hands. How grim. I mean, only if you choose to think of skeletons as a purely negative thing. Obviously, the founder picture won't be very helpful here. Yes, I realized that too, but I didn't know what else to do. So, I don't suppose I can combine anything here. Why is the wicker basket full of sticks anyway? And you know what a bundle of sticks is called. But we're not allowed to say it, so, you know. What if I combine this with the... That is very cute! What a cute, that didn't work, animation, and well, the sound effect is kind of unnerving. But the animation's very cute. Alright, I think we have to look for something else. Let's see what else we can find. So it was an apple. I suspect this machine still won't do anything since no changes have been made. Still nothing. I guess it needs water to run. I suspect we will be making the water run once we get past that door. Oh, the ring, of course. We need the ring. The ring is still very shiny, Mr. Skeleton. Sticky fingers, Alice. But nobody's here, so it must be fine. The sound of the Cheshire Cat once again. Does that mean... Wait, do we hear that every time we enter this area? No. I wonder if it means that we... Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. The game crashed. Let's hope they fix that before the game releases. The game's haunted. Now, I didn't manually save, and it doesn't seem like it auto-saves either. So we're gonna have to... Oh no! It crashed again. Let me go ahead and do a little verifying integrity of the game files. All 2 files successfully validated. This game is 2 files big. That's very funny. Okay, let's just try that again. Hope it goes okay this time. One for the art and one for the code. Okay, so yeah, we are pretty far back, unfortunately. But we know what to do now, so we can hurry it along. Get the ring. I wonder if I'll get a bad ending now because I stole the ring before I actually needed it. Probably not, but you never know. What? No, what? Oh no. Hold on. I can launch it in compatibility mode using OpenGL instead of Vulkan, although I've never had problems like that before. But let's see if that works any better. Okay, Cheshire Cat. I'd be very sad if I couldn't get to play this game. I wonder if holding shift will... No, I don't think we can make her move any faster. Aww. No. What the hell? But I wanted to play though. I desired to play this game. Let me uninstall and reinstall it for a second, see if that fixes anything. Shouldn't take too long. It seemed too cool. It did seem so cool. It seemed really, really good. Okay, well, it should only take a couple minutes. I'm gonna speed up the download quite a bit, actually. Duplicate. There. Now it's clear why we're not doing anything. So I believe, like I said, I believe this is possibly a like just one person working on this game, maybe a couple people. So, and it's made in Godot, which hell yes, I love to see more game engines being used than just Unity and Unreal. So I'm not surprised that there's a couple little hiccups here and there, but I hope they can flesh them out because I want to play this game. Due to it looks really nice and up my alley in terms of style and the theming and such. You know? The theming is that it's Alice in Wonderland, that's what makes it good. I was thinking it'd be really fun to like do an Alice in Wonderland game month. You know? Like you have Alice and His Returns, American Mickey's Alice, you have this game. There's, I think, like Alice is Dead, it's like a point-and-click adventure game series that was on Newgrounds originally, but it got like, or well, just on the internet, just a flash game, you know. But I think it got like a PC, like a downloadable little like remaster kind of situation. There was a Nintendo DS game that was, it coincided with the awful Tim Burton movie, and so it uses like the same font, like the same logo, I think, but they weren't actually allowed to see the movie at all or anything, so they didn't fucking know anything about it, so they just made their own thing. That one seems really cute and fun to play sometime, you know? There's a game, I think it's called Alisa or something. It's a kind of Resident Evil or Silent Hill inspired Alice in Wonderland game. That one would be fun as well. And there's probably others that I can't think of off the top of my head. But I think it'd be fun to just like play a bunch of those, you know? Ah, it's done. So let's try this again. Okay, it keeps my save. But I think I'd like to start from scratch, just to be sure. You know? Just to know if if I didn't like do something wrong that broke the game or something. You know? And again, I really hadn't gone that far yet when we get to that point, so that first save, so it really shouldn't take very long at all. But I suppose if it still doesn't work, then we've no choice but to not play the game. And I guess we'll be ending the stream a little bit early. Still with great interest in this game, but you know, a little bit of sadness in my heart as well. So his game went to jail for stealing the ring! Of course, that's what happened. It makes sense now. I suppose I should try again, harder? This time I'm gonna say accept reality. Oh dear, I'm not dreaming, am I? Then how did I get here? And where is here? And how am I still alive after such a very long fall? Blah, 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 blah. Get the scissors. Wonder if this is Karimiya from Portal 2. It's not. Can I go up here? No.
Egg.
Egg. Polar stars. Thank you very much for egg. There you go. Get the flower.
Egg.
Oh, just some trans girl. Thank you as well for your egg. There you go. Whoa! Some ciggies. I didn't notice those last time. Big grin big grin, like the Cheshire cat. Big grin cigarettes. Guaranteed to give any man, expected mother, or child a big grin. There's still a few left in here. Okay. Now that is by far the weirdest thing we found so far. This is your bag, Mr. Skeleton. Blah, 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 blah. It's a book, no journal. I'll use it to save my game. Yay, the cute drawings. Me. So fun. Okay, let's override the cursed save. There we go. Now everything will be okay. Hey boss, sorry I'm late. I was listening to a wizard talk to a bunny about cars and Jewish mysticism. That is fascinating. What are you talking about? I don't know, ciggies are kind of normal. Not in Wonderland, though. I mean, like, if a character was smoking in Wonderland, I wouldn't be, like, too surprised. But it's actually the caterpillar. But still, cigarettes instead of just, like, the hookah and stuff, you know? What if Alice was a girl and smoked a cigarette? Well, we're halfway there. So, we might find out soon enough. Let's take the ring. Can we smoke? Not that she should, but let's find out. Smoking kills is just what it says. That's great. Obviously, cigarettes won't be very helpful here. Was already got one, so it doesn't need another one. I'm not interacting with the skeleton directly, so the spider isn't gonna come out and knock it off. Knock it out of its mouth. Get the necklace. It did say expectant mother, so I guess that's what we have to give to the mom. What we have to give to the mom. Let's get the other items first. That's true, actually. We don't have a lighter. I suppose that's a problem. I love the walk cycle. It's so good. Look at the scissors. Use them on the lever, even though it doesn't do anything. Get out the board. Put it on over the ditch. Grab the apple. That is much too pretty to eat anyway. And then what is this? Oh, that's what the ring looks like. I hadn't even looked at it at all. Till death do us part. The ring is surprisingly shiny for being nicked off a corpse. I love the word nicked. It's a very fun one. I say it sometimes. Mostly in my head. But the cigarettes won't work. What, really? But expectant mother. Expectant mother, Alice. Why not? I don't get it. Well, let's give the crone the apple. I really thought it'd be the cigarettes. A pretty flower for a pretty statue. It's definitely this one. It's got the symbol right on it. She still doesn't have a lighter. How am I? Well, I feel like that wouldn't matter because look, it turns the thing whatever thing I put on it, it turns it into stone anyway. But I guess. Oh wait, no, the ring, cause right? No, oh that doesn't work. I don't know what to do. Well, let's pick up the statue of the skeletal fountain. Very nice. Can't seem to flip it over or anything, so no secrets on the other side. What if I combine it with the ring? What if I don't do that? What if I combine it with the scissors? What if I don't do that? What if I combine the scissors with the photograph to snip something out of it? Nope. What if I don't know what to do? Alice needs smoko. Oh, we don't have a lighter, and she does need one because she is not a statue, as far as I know. If I do this, it kind of looks like the eye icon is the head of the statue. And I'd like to think it was placed there on purpose. Give that toddling bitch a ciggy. She's in a difficult situation. Give her one. You sure I can't get the ciggy off of the skeleton? No, I don't think so. Oh, hi Puff and your viewers. Hello, welcome. Alice Cuisine. What's a les? It almost sounds like the Dutch word alles, which means everything. Hello everybody, hi. Welcome. Hello, I'm Spectral Queen, but always Josephine. I'm a variety streamer and a variety artist with a variety of models that I make myself. I am Spectral Queen, my ghost Sona, because it's Spooktober, and for Spooktober, I am playing all kinds of spooky themed games, and I've got hiccups, so let's hope they scare me quickly, so I can get rid of it. Currently, we're playing the demo for HABROMANIA, which is an Alice in Wonderland inspired, dark and twisted little point-and-click adventure game with a wonderful art style, as I'm sure you can tell, and some very nice dissonant little piano tunes in the background. And I'm currently stuck. I don't know what to do, but you know, we'll figure it out and hope the game doesn't crash again, because it did before, and then I couldn't do it, and then I'd start over. So let's hope that doesn't happen again. What did you guys get up to? It's like, let's go, I think. Oh, the Alice cuisine. They say it in Iron Chef. Did you play Iron Chef? Is that what you do? It's Go Kitchen. Huh. Alice is stressed the fuck out. And I don't know, she's being remarkably calm about not having any memories and falling down a big hole. Well, we already got this dialogue. Let me look at the skeleton again. I'll leave you be, Mr. Skeleton. Okay. So we're needing to put an item on a statue of a pregnant woman, a mother, or expectant mother, I suppose. Okay. Well. I think it's just broken, chat. I don't think it works. Tell you what. Let me find out. I wonder if like the developer is like on Blue Sky and has. I don't think so. Because I'm wondering if like they know about it. Crash after learning. Crashing trying to change rooms. Yeah. Yeah, apparently this is a common issue with the game, which is very, very sad. Yeah, this is why Alice needs those secrets, actually. She needs a smoko to deal with this stress. Well, this is very sad, because I was very much looking forward to this game. But I suppose that's it. That's as much as we can play of it, unfortunately. If it seems like they fixed it later on in the month, and I've got the time to stream it, then we'll probably do that. But otherwise, I guess we'll just have to hold out for the full game and hope that they fixed everything by then. I'm definitely gonna keep my eye on it, and again, I don't blame them for having. Hush, Luigi, I'm talking. I don't blame them for having some issues, being a small team and all that. And I still think the game is super cool and interesting. So, devs, I think it's one person, but again, I'm not 100% sure. If you see this, stay strong. You can do it, and you still have my full support. And also sorry to all the raiders, but that will be the end of the stream because that's what I had planned today. And there's not really that much time that I'm like, oh, let's start something else, you know? So, unfortunately, a little shorter stream. Well, actually, honestly, I had no idea how long this was gonna be. I was told there are no ghosts at the Grand, and yet there were. Anyway, I was told there are no ghosts at the Grand was gonna be like 30 minutes. And then I had no idea how long the HABROMANIA demo was. So honestly, 3 hours is pretty good. We did okay, you know? But that'll be it for today. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it very much. I hope you had a great time. And you're like, oh, these games are awesome. I'm gonna wishlist them and support these indie devs, you know? Or at least like, these games are awesome. I wish Zoe would stream the full games. In which case, let me know. Tell me about it. That's the only way I know what you guys want from me, if you tell me. And I will be back tomorrow to continue Severed, the old Wii U title made by Drinkbox. What was it? Juicebox. It's one of those studios. Also made Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World and stuff. Super cool, really good, cool dungeon crawler, really good style, etc. Really enjoying it. Had some technical issues with that one too last week, so let's hope I managed to fix those after that one, because I did try. So I'll be back with that tomorrow. Yeah. So, you guys, please suggest some rate messages. Probably like Alice needs Smoko, right? That's pretty good. Let me know. And I will find for us a raid target. Alright, we are going to raid Roko, who's a clown VTuber, so fun, who's playing a thing called the Happy Hills Homicide. I don't know what it is, and she's currently on break. So, raid Roko, and the raid message will be Ellis need Smoko. Give her Smoko. That'll be the raid message. Thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry the game was a little shorter than expected. The stream was a little shorter. Well, I'm not sorry about the game getting cut short. That's not my fault, but it is a shame. Anyway, sorry. I'm rambling. Bye! See you guys tomorrow or another time. Goodbye. Have a lovely rest of your week. Bye. Enjoy your weekend. Stay hydrated. Bye.